Afternoon. Ready for another tiny races? Because here we go. Shortest intro ever. Nearly about out of time to get back on the bike after doing a quick stretch. So we got a pretty punchy first race, and then a very, very punchy second race. This one we finish halfway up the reverse Hilly KOM by the massive cycling statues. We do get a couple of Aero, feather power-ups though. So what have we got? 45 races. Maybe a couple didn't leave the pen. So 42 in the front group. Now I go through the Elysees towards the Hilly KOM Reverse. I'll give you the details of the other races once we get this one out of the way. Didn't want to be caught at the back at the top of that. Might be a bit of a split coming. Depends if people ease off here. Yeah, looks like we got through a fourth. Little uphill here before the proper hilly finish. Lots of people using that feather already. There you go, last 600 meters. Uh, 27. I'll take it within 20 seconds. Now we have the proper fancy one. First 4K of everything Bagel, which means the end is the banner at the top of the New York KOM. Oh dear. And I think this one's a stupid Burrito race as well. Yeah, Burrito. So, people complaining about the finishing race one, and we've got the New York KOM Reverse. I think it's the reverse. On this race too, as well as Burrito, which stops you gaining draft from anyone around you if you're within the range of that person's Burrito. It's the most stupid power up ever. It's the equivalent of a pro rider in the peloton just reaching over and grabbing the brakes on other people's bikes. It's so anti-cycling, it's ridiculous. Power-ups that affect you, that you can choose when or if you use them for your own tactics and benefit, is one thing. But benefits, the power-ups that remove standard things from other riders, like draft, which they use for determining efforts and what have you. It's just, yeah, the most anti-cycling thing in Zwift. It absolutely should be removed from the program, application, whatever you want to call it. The thing I really hate about this New York KOM Reverse is that the actual KOM only starts after you've done about half of the climbing. So you're absolutely knackered by the time you actually get starting the official timed KOM section. At least the other direction, it starts pretty much as soon as you start going upwards. Let me just remind you what the other races are today. Didn't have time before we started. So this is, as I say, everything Bagel, stopping at the top of the KOM. Next we've got a much flatter one. We're on the countryside tour, finishing at the country sprint banner. So it's about 5.3k, and we get one Aero for that. And that is a pretty flat route. There's a little bit of rolling, but basically flat. Then we've got Champs-Elysees, 4.5 kilometers, ending at the Lutece Sprint banner, which is the sprint at the top of the draggy uphill. So that's actually quite a punchy finish, because you're doing that draggy uphill into a sprint finish, which is also race 4 of the day, where people are going for their final positionings and points and what have you. So yeah, I imagine that will be a lot punchier than it would normally be as part of a normal lap in a non-points race. Yeah, it does seem to be the Zwift law. And zoom out of the pens at ridiculous power levels, and then die about midway through whatever is the next hard section afterwards. This is not quite sure how long this is going to take, but it will blow up. Theoretically, they might struggle to get into the pen for the next race. Okay, here we go. Stronger gear. Right, we've got some new riders. So they'll be nice and fresh. Dropping Burrito already. Can't everyone just drop them together to get them out of the way? Here comes all the climbing. 2 kilometers of it. Yeah. First time I've done this KOM since I tore my leg muscle on it 18 months ago. From my rectus femoris. And to the max. Oh Christ, it's not at the banner. I thought it was at the actual banner, it was afterwards. 16th. Wow. Almost a minute behind the winner. I wasn't the only one to ease up at the banner. I gained one position. I wonder whether it was because I overtook. Sorry. I reacted quite quickly. But it's just as well we didn't have people right behind me, and whether it was him or someone else. Oh, and only a couple of minutes until the next race starts. Oh, haven't really even got time to go off and stretch my leg. Try and do that between the end of this one and race 4. I should probably switch to full discs for this race. I was on the thick rims instead for the climbier first 2 races. Into an easier gear and get my cadence up a bit. Ready for the start of the race. All that climbing was at a much lower cadence. It's really hard when you go from those deep, like 10-12 degrees gradients to the flats, and suddenly your cadence goes from like 60 to 85. The legs really were like, no, I don't want to. Oof. Category upgrade mid-session because he couldn't sign into them all after Zwift crashed. There we go. I wondered whether people would miss the start because of the hills in race 2. Paul just about got in. Wow, who's that gone up the front? I'm gonna get an Aero here. Yeah, Aero power up. Final race is a ghost. Yeah. At least there's no more Burrito though. Woohoo! Dropped 3 or 4 already. Gonna try and save my legs, save what's as much as I can in this one. Refresh myself after race 2. Next one up there. So much for seeing my legs. There's 33 at the front. That's it. Oh, where's for? Oh, well, so much for saving my leg. Found a couple of Ks of that one were pretty pacey. And like subtly so. Huh. Now have a quick stretch. Maybe that helps for the final race. Oh. So I've got to stretch out of my hip flexors, side stretch, and adductor stretches. Yeah, I think we all lost our legs somewhere in New York. We get 1 or 2 ghost barrels for this race. But they don't work within 400 meters to finish. So if you're trying to use it to Stages sprint finish, you suddenly pop back up into everyone's vision, 400 meters to go. Not that I'll be going for sprint finish. I'm trying to get through these races with the front groups these days until I can get myself a bit fitter and less in pain. Hoping next week to try. I was thinking of going to yoga this morning instead of doing these races, but I was clearly very tired and woke up a bit late. I thought there's no way. But I'm thinking I might try and go to an extra yoga midweek this week. Try and do Mondays and Thursdays for yoga. That way it gives me either Tuesday or Wednesday to do a Z racing event. There we go. But new riders again, makes the pace a bit hard to gauge. I'm pretty quick there. Turns to drag, you finished. That's it. Within 20 seconds of the leader there. Oh, that was a tough day. First two races really took it out of me. With the punchy finish at the second one in particular, that full calm climb of the tiny race is a bit brutal. And then when I was wanting to try and let my legs recover in race 3, just suddenly imperceptibly the pace just went up, and I had to step up my power quite a bit to stop from actually getting dropped. A few people did get dropped, and then we had that kind of draggy, hilly sprint finish. Well, not a sprint finish for me, but for those ahead of me, I'm sure it was. And a tiring one at that, I imagine. But all in all, sticking with all 4 front packs, I'll, well, you know, I'm not sure you can necessarily count it as a front pack finish on race 2 because it was so split up, but I wasn't properly dropped. I think I ended up something like 17th in that, so out of what, 45 races. Let's see if I can see what happened to my Zwift racing score today, now that I've joined the chat and chill. I started the day on 3:45, and this group only goes up to 3:50, and I've already been promoted in Z racing. I don't want some other promotion. I'm not sure my legs would cope. So yeah, 3:45 after Z racing. So race 1 today went from 3:45 down 1 to 3:44. Race 2 went up to 3:47. Race 3 went down to 3:44. Race 4 went down to 3:42. So overall, I lost 3 points. That's fine by me, because I'm really struggling in the groups I'm in at the moment anyway. Zwift racing this month is going to be pretty hard if I'm stuck in the 390 groups, which it looks like I am going to be. I doubt I'll go back down below 330 again now that I'm up. People tend to pretty much only ever go upwards on the scores, regardless of how low they are in the races, give or take 1 or 2 points. Like today, I've lost, 3 points overall over the course of 4 races. Odd that my score actually went up the most from the New York KOM race 2. I was really struggling. As I say, that's the first time I've been up on the glass roads on New York since Boxing Day, I think it was Boxing Day, just before Boxing Day 2023, when I tore my left thigh. and I've been struggling to come back from that ever since. So at least I got through that without a new injury. Anyway, I'm going to go and do some cool down on the chat and chill event, and I will see you Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure what day the right racing score range is for me this week for the 390 race. I think it might be Wednesday for stage 2 of the Cityscapes Zwift Racing month. In the meantime, as ever, don't forget, bring a towel and don't panic.